politics. Do we believe in that? I don't believe in that. Yeah, Uruguay apparently caught a bit of a break. Maybe Latin America is the future, you know? Lula da Silva is in charge of Brazil, Claudia Steinbaum in Mexico, and now in Uruguay, Yamandu Orsi, the leftist opposition candidate. Yeah, that's nice. Lula's probably not going to be around for much longer, though, on account of him being like 100 years old, but, you know. Chile also has a leftist president. Chile, leftist, they had a chance to do the constitutional reform and they didn't, you know? That's, Chile needs to show up with its best, okay? Because I'm still pretty disappointed in them after that failed constitutional referendum. That was not kosher, okay? Obviously, you know, we know what's going down in Argentina. Hello, Ruben. It was horribly made. Yeah, it's true. And of course, Venezuela, the vanguard of modern progressive politics, you know. Very good, very good. Oh, it's good. It's good. It's good. I wonder if Latin America is going to be propelled into even more grassroots support for like leftist and progressive politics and worker organizing because of Marco Rubio. Like, I wonder if American antagonism towards Latin America is going to sort of fuel the, you know, local leftist sentiment a little more. I don't think we're going to be doing any proper, like, CIA coups of democratically elected socialists because, like, they tried that with Guaido and it didn't really... I don't know. It feels like we've gotten lazy. We're a lot lazier than we used to be. Maybe they get less lazy, but frankly, I doubt it. The Trump administration wasn't competent last time. I don't think they will be this time. They'll just be a lot more vindictive. The last big leftist Uruguayan president drove around in an old VW Beetle. Aura? Aura? Hey, what can men do to convey aura? Apparently.
The top job, Jaguar XJ Sentinel, and president of Uruguay's
there
vehicle.
We go.
This, a 1987 VW Beetle.
Yeah!
But Jose Mujica says an Arab sheikh has now offered him $1 million for the car. It's an offer that's amused people in the South American country.
At first I thought it was funny to offer so much money for a Beetle. I do not think...
Can I say something that might be stupid and might be profound, you know? I feel like when people talk about America and our cultural adjacency to other countries, we mostly talk about Western Europe because, of course, America was literally a British colony and we were founded with the help of the French and so on and so forth. But like, you know what I most mistake for America when I look at crowd shots? Half of Latin America. When I see like, you know, like Rio de Janeiro, like urban shots or just people, even here in like Uruguay or whatever, just people walking around, you could easily like, oh, okay, sure, that's like a borough in New York or something, you know? Like, and if I look in England, it's like, oh, this is all hoity-toity, fancy pants nonce stuff. And if I look in, you know, France or what, you have all that like old European architecture. But here in Latin America, you have like kind of the same beats hit with diversity and a lot of the same trends in terms of like influence. And I don't know. I feel like we need a little bit more Pan-Americanism. You know what I mean? That's because you grew up in LA? Yeah, I did. And I'm proud of that. I mean, I'm not proud of LA. I am, I guess, proud of the image of America I hold in my head.
In the South American country.
At first I thought it was funny to offer so much money for a Beetle. I do not think he needs it, but if he wants to sell it and the car is on sale, let him take advantage of it.
Well, that's nice. God help me if Arabian Sikh ever offers me $1 million for something stupid. I hope you guys will be like that too. You'll be like, that seems like a bit much, but I'm glad that Vaush will be able to afford like 1,000 new double RL shirts or something.
The car became a symbol of the leader's austere lifestyle. When he became president in 2010, he said it was
straight leg
all
jeans.
he owned.
Didn't fall for the skinny fit trend.
The farm
King.
he lives on was in his wife's name. Some think his car could fetch even more if it went to auction.
Auctioning that car would mean a large sum of money. As I said, that car could be worth more than 10 trucks.
All right, well, apart from the silly subject, you know, apart from the apart from this, yeah, Uruguay, very, very good, very good. A political heir to former President Jose Pepe Mujica. Very good, very good. An ex-Marxist guerrilla became the most global liberal and economic stance of the region. Nice. After such a tight vote. How close was the... Electoral officials report that Orsi won 49.8% of the vote ahead of Delgado's 45.9. This would be considered like a pretty decisive win in America, man. A 4-point win? 3.9, I guess. Like, I don't know. That's pretty significant in the context of American politics, where the most you're ever going to get is like a 15-point swing. It was the second round, multi-round. Gotcha. Turnout in the nation reached almost 90%. That's nice. I'm telling you, Latin America's the future. Okay, see, Orsi swept the first round. 89.6% first round, 89.36%. Okay, I see. Well, good on him. And good on whoever these people are. Blue is good, right? Yeah, sure, we can believe that. His party won the majority in Congress, too. It's one of the reasons why... you know, I've said before, you always have to keep your mind towards, like, internationalism. I had a moment earlier. Can I share this moment with you? Will you listen to me? Will you not immediately turn off the stream, downvote, unsubscribe, unlike, and unring the bell? I was hanging out down by the pier in Seattle, and there was this great big cargo ship, probably from China or something, I don't know. And seeing stuff like that always gives me a bit of hope in the context of the current political environment. For an odd reason. And it just reminds me, I guess, that there's so much out there that's so much larger than the whims of the present administration. Like, the forces of global commerce are unironically more powerful than basically any other thing on the planet, except for maybe hurricanes. I don't know. We'll have to see on that one as climate change gets worse. These like larger systems, it's important to understand everything in the context of these larger systems. You know, Trump's one, okay, sure, fine. That's not the be-all, end-all, right? You look at history in a retrospective sense, lots of things must have felt like the be-all, end-all until they weren't. Everything moves on. There are material forces that go beyond single elections, and part of that for me is, you know, these big financial systems. And likewise, you have to have an internationalist perspective here. The Americas has a lot of people in it that aren't, you know, Americans. You know, they call it Los Estados Unidos in Mexico because they don't like referring to America as America because all of the Americas are the Americas. They don't like the idea that we have a monopoly on the term America. There's a lot of world out there is what I'm saying. A lot of people out there. And they're right. And they're right. They're right. It's not going to stop me. I'm not going to stop calling it America. They're right. I know what I am. And I don't blame them. They call you gringo, and they're right to. And they're right to. I am. I'm very gringy. Call me gringoid. Let it fall in line with the nomenclature of modern internet discourse. Where's the gringo jack, you know? It's over for you. I have portrayed myself as the sort of austere Latin American Marxist, and you as the infuriated gringoid. It's like me, and I'm very upset.